Hi everybody, welcome to day 4. Wow, day 4. So today I want to share with you something that I think is great for everybody. And it pertains to upper back stiffness, shoulder stiffness, and any pain in the shoulders or neck. And really just postural issues. So if you spend a lot of time at your desk or on your device, which most of us do, you have a baby, anything where all of the front of your body is really compressing and your chin is starting to rise like that. So we're going to deal with the upper spine. I recommend this for everybody, no matter what kind of condition your body is in. I think this is really necessary. So you need a prop for this. The most likely thing that everybody would have would be like a bath towel. So I have just rolled it up. Some of the yoga or Pilates props you can use as a yoga block, or if you have a ball about this size. I usually prefer this, but the towel works fine too. So the prop, I'm going to show you how to place them. If you've got a ball, you aim to place the ball between your shoulder blades. If it's really low, like below your shoulder blades, it's going to be a lot more intense, more difficult, and maybe even painful for you. So move it up if it's uncomfortable in any way. If you've got a block, it could be a little bit uncomfortable on your shoulder blades because it's not soft. I mean, it's foam. So the bottom part of the block is between my shoulder blades, and I would be in this position. This is probably the most intense using the block at this height. But I'm going to show everything with the towel. So you roll up your towel. The bigger it is, the more intense. And I would say for most people, you want a bigger, thicker towel if possible. So towels that way. I think of it being right at my shoulder blades. So if I put my hands behind my head and I lie back, it should feel pretty amazing, feel really nice. And if it were too low, again, that could be like too intense and get more into my lower back, okay? So once you find a position that's good, if your neck is uncomfortable, you can always put a block or a book or something under your head, but hopefully a towel is good for everyone. So we're going to start here and open up your arms out to a V and stretch your fingers away. So you might already get a pretty intense stretch through the front of your arms and your pecs. And so you're going to take a deep inhale in and exhale out. And your hands, they can be touching the floor, but I want you to keep them energized so they're not just relaxing down. And then when you're ready, on your next breath, bend your elbows so they come into like a goalpost shape. So the tendency is for the arms to be like this. Try to lift your elbows a little bit. And then again, you'll get more of a release through your pecs. Relax your ribs, relax the back of your neck and your jaw, and breathe in. Exhale out. All the way to the end. Breathe in. Exhale. This time, extend your arms as you inhale. Exhale, bend, keeping the elbows lifted. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend. One more time, inhale. And exhale. If you keep reaching your elbows towards your ribs, you get more of a stretch. And then just extend your arms up to the ceiling here, or sky. Reach your arms up out of the sockets, and then just sink them back down. Again, lifting up. Release. The elbows stay straight. Sometimes people go like this. Okay, so just the shoulder joints moving. It's just for placement. Okay, you've done a few of those. You drop the arms back into the shoulder sockets. Inhale as the arms reach behind you. Exhale as they come down towards your hips. Inhale back. Exhale all the way to the end of the breath. Inhale back. Exhale. Okay, we're going to change the breathing. So start here at 90 degrees. You're going to exhale as you go back. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, going back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, all the way back. As you exhale, feel your chest drop down away from your arms. Inhale forward. Exhale, drop the sternum. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, dropping down. Bring the hands behind the base of your skull. So not up here, but kind of low, and interlace your fingers so you really have the weight of your head from the bottom of your skull. Head is back. Your elbows are slightly forward. Breathe in here. Exhale to come forward. Bring your chin towards your throat, and think of your ribs right here dropping down, and your back ribs to push into the towel or the ball, whatever is behind you. And releasing back. Inhale back. Exhale, chin towards the throat and coming forward. Notice that I'm not pulling my neck too much like that. My head is right on top of my spine. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Head is heavy in the hands. Pause here. Make sure your head is relaxed in your hands. Your back ribs push into the ball to bring you up an inch. You're trying to crease right there at your ribs. I'm not curving a lot in my lower back like that. I'm keeping my pelvis relatively neutral. We're going to go halfway back. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay up here. Then do a little pulse. Going for 10, 9. Again, this comes from my ribs, not from my neck. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing all the way back. Breathe in. Come forward again. Elbows slightly forward. Chin drops down. Find that position. Now you're going to let your lower back round. So your entire spine is in a curve. So my lower back vertebrae are aiming to come in contact with the mat or the floor. Keeping that curve from head to tail. Again, don't overdo the neck. Have a little bit of space right there. Bring one leg into tabletop. From here, you're going to toe tap 4 times. 4, 3. When you tap, your pelvis might want to move. Don't let it move. 1, and switching sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up there. Exhale, and bring the other leg in. So you've got both legs and you're curving in. If your back starts to get tense or something doesn't feel right, just put one leg down. And you really want to think of scooping every time you exhale and hollowing out your abdominals, not pushing them out. That's a big difference there in how you're going to work your abdominals. So pull them in towards you. You've got both or one leg up. You're going to switch, going out for 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure you didn't fall right here. Crease here. Make sure that stays. Even if it's a millimeter, bring it up so you're always lifting away from the prop. Bring the knees in, come in, and come into a ball. Have a little release here. You can move side to side. Okay, come back out to the same position. Same thing with the legs. This time you rotate. When you rotate, you're not doing a big elbow thing. Okay, so if I stretch one leg, I'm going to rotate my left shoulder towards my right knee by lifting away from the prop and coming in. Lift away from the prop. So I'm drawing this diagonal line instead of doing that. That's not it. Okay, so do a total of 10 there. Use your exhale. Come back. Relax and breathe. 1 foot at a time comes down. Release your body back. Big stretch. Allow the abdominals to open up. And breathe. Okay, we're going to come up again. Exhale. Chin comes towards your throat. Ribs push into the prop. You bring your body up. Legs come into tabletop. You curve the whole spine. Exhale. You're going to reach the arms and legs forward and come into a little ball. Exhale. Reach. Pull the abs in as the legs go away. You can always do one leg. Whatever works for you. You never want to feel like you're compressing anything. You can feel your muscles get tired, but you don't want to feel like you're hurting your joints, or that you're tensing a muscle so much that you're almost getting into a cramp. And you have to use your exhale to find that. You're going to hold the last one. Exhale, hold, breathe here, pull the abs in, scissor the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming in. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let your head come back and reach your arms back. Open up the whole front body. Breathe. And let your abdominals really stretch and open. We'll do a roll up from here. This is a classic Pilates exercise, but it's really easy to do it wrong. So having a prop here helps, because you get that initial movement of lifting your ribs up over your body versus just collapsing in your ribs. So breathe in before you start. Flex your feet so your legs are energized. You inhale. Exhale, arms forward first, chin towards your throat. It's the same thing. You push the ribs into the prop and you come up over your pelvis, and then you sit up nice and tall. You repeat, rolling from the lower back. Notice I didn't drop my ribs. My back stays. It's just my tailbone tucking under, and I'm trying to get each part of my vertebrae onto the mat before the next, and then I find the prop, which gives me a little help, releasing back. So it would be harder to do this without the prop, but it's nice to feel where your body should be, how long and tall you can keep your spine as you do the roll up. So you can do it without, but it's good either way to use it for that feedback. Inhale first, exhale arms, chin towards the chest, ribs lift up and over the body, keeping that transition as smooth as you can and not jerking your body up. So I'm going to show you, it's really easy to go, but it doesn't feel so nice. Okay, so rolling back, slow, steady pace, 3 more times. Exhale, lifting up tall. Exhale, lift up really tall. Keep length right here. Breathe in, exhale, and then sit. Okay, so hopefully you feel a little more open in your upper back, and by mobilizing and strengthening the upper abdominals and getting your upper spine moving, you take a lot of pressure off of your lower back, and your shoulder blades, when they move more, your whole body is in a better place. Your neck is in a better place. How rare it is that we can get our back in that reverse curve. We're usually the other way. So I would suggest just lying on something like this once a day. You don't have to do all the ab work, but just getting that opening through your upper spine. Okay, this next exercise is dealing with the same part of your body, helping your posture, helping your back muscles to be strong so you feel very light on top of your body, but we're approaching it from the other side. So you're going to take your towel, and instead of having it horizontal to you, it'll be vertical. Again, I prefer this with the ball. If something is unstable and wobbly, it's more challenging, and it helps your body have to organize and your nervous system have to do more. So if you have a ball, it's best. But again, I'll show on the towel. So starting here, you want to put the bottom edge of the towel or the prop right at your sternum. So right on your breastbone. So if you can see, it's right about here on me, and your arms are down. So you're going to start by lifting your belly button up. See how that changes my lower back? So here's me relaxed. Here's me lifting my abs up into my body and pushing my pelvis into the mat so that my abs are, number one, engaged, my lower back is protected. Then starting from the middle of my back, or kind of where I feel the prop in front of me, I'm going to push into the prop and just feel my upper spine extend up. So it's just that much. My neck is not cranking, so I keep the focus down. Again, I didn't lose my lower back and do that. I keep this, just my upper back moves. That might be enough for you, and you should feel some activation between your shoulder blades and your back. And then come back down. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, find the low belly connection, and then lift the upper spine. Once you're there, you can continue by pushing your hands down, keeping your elbows underneath you to lift your whole spine as far as you want to go. So you're basically going into swan. So my elbows didn't go out to the side. If they had, then I would rely on my shoulders, therefore I can't use my core very well. So I drop the shoulders down so I can use my core. I'm still thinking a lot about my abdominals. If I don't, then I'm just going to do this. So I'm really lifting up even though I'm pushing from the away from the floor. A lot of coordination, a lot of negotiating going on, and then bend just the elbows first. Bring the body back over the prop. I'll show you with the ball just so you can see. It allows me to move through my back a little more sequentially. Breathe in, push the pelvis in, then start to move my vertebrae, my upper vertebrae, into the ball. It feels better, the ball. And then I push into the mat. I keep lifting my abdominals. I feel my triceps kick in because I'm not letting my elbows go side. They face down. You can come up all the way here. You can stay this low. If your arms are too long, your shoulders are coming up, just bring your arms out. Never let the shoulders come up. Push your fingers into the mat and stay up here and lift your chest just a touch. Feel your chest really open here, your arms supporting you. I'm going to come back a little bit. And then bend your elbows just about halfway and push back up. So you're going to do a little tricep press. Remember, that's not going to take you into this. Okay, so keep your upper back supported. Feel your triceps. Shoulders relax down the back. Neck is free. For a while, I would move my neck around a lot to make sure I wasn't tensing. And then drop your elbows first. Body comes over. And then you get a nice curve through your upper back here. You can move side to side over your prop. Breathe in. Push yourself back. And I always like to take a child's pose after that extension work, just to make sure that you're keeping the back really balanced. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions about this. And I hope that it helps you feel better, whatever you're doing during your day, and keeps your posture nice and lifted and strong.